Okay, good afternoon, class. Welcome to Friday's lesson. Today we'll be looking at climate change. We'll start looking at that. So first the question is, what is climate change? Well, we've always had climate change. It's occurred over the millennia. We've had ice ages. We've had periods where obviously climate has been quite stable. But I suppose the real concern at the moment is that climate, which is the average sort of weather conditions that a place will experience, and that's different from weather, which weather is just sort of something that experiences day to day. So if you look out the window today, here it's a little bit windy, a little bit rainy, a little bit cloudy, okay? But climate change is the average conditions that you'll experience over a period of time. So the concerns are that those climatic conditions all around the world are changing, and they're changing at an accelerating rate. And a lot of this is put down to human activity, okay? Now, human activities, farming can contribute, but more so it's the burning of greenhouse gases and the release of CO2, carbon dioxide, into the atmosphere. What this contributes to there is that when we release CO2 into the atmosphere, this absorbs more heat. And so when we get the radiant heat from the sun, but also which is reflected back off the sun, off the Earth's, off the oceans and the Earth, this all gets absorbed into the atmosphere, and gradually what this has done is heated up the atmosphere, okay? Further concerns are when CO2 also gets absorbed into the sea. This creates problems with increased acidity of the sea, which causes plant life and coral life not to grow very well, and can then severely impact fish stocks, which is quite drastic for people who rely on fish as a source of protein. Now, temperatures have been going up throughout the last century, okay? But it's what we're more concerned is with the rapid rate of temperature rise and rising sea levels that have occurred in recent times, okay? Now, how does the increased atmosphere contribute to increased sea levels? Well, firstly, obviously, the heat that's kept in by the atmosphere also gets transferred into the Earth's oceans. When water warms up, it expands, okay? Water's a unique sort of element where it will actually increase in volume when it both freezes and also when it heats up, okay? So at the moment, the Earth's oceans are heating up, and that's causing them to swell. The other factor that's occurring is that the polar ice caps and also glaciers around the world are starting to melt as well. Now, this water is then flowing into the sea, the oceans, and this is causing them to rise as well. So we've got this quite severe impact going on where the seas are rising, we have increased acidity in the water for our seas, and the other thing that's contributing to with higher temperatures around the world is more severe weather events. Now, we'll look at these things in a little bit more detail later, but we just need to get this sort of all rolling. Okay, so for today, you watched this video, super. If you watch then this Bill Nye video, very quick on YouTube, and then this second video down here, Climate Change the Facts, that's off ClickView. So if you could watch those videos today, that would be super. Then on Tuesday, what we'll be going on to is we'll be looking at the task 2 questions, and that's related to the specific website there to answer those with respect to what is climate change. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Thank you very much. And any questions, we'll link up with our class meeting on Monday, okay?